check a bit. Not really sure. Checking up. This. Okay, let's. Alright. Cool. So. Alright, starting. Going to be playing through these again. This is just gonna be a casual playthrough. And
Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa. I'll keep that in mind, mate.
yep, turn the sound up a little bit. Yeah. So I unlocked most of the weapons in the last stream. And right now, what do we have in our case?
What's this one here?
Currently leveling up Lucky 2 fourth. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've gotten recently places. I think I've gotten past the. Let's just keep going. First slash. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, 20 health. I'm gonna get like 2-shot by like someone, and that's gonna be absolutely great. Because that's just how these streams go. Or just basically how my life goes. Like, technically I restore health, but like you need to get in 5 hits if you get hit by this dude. Which is like kinda sucky. Like, I guess that's the point but they remove so much of your health. And like in the later levels, I just it's not that they get in more hits. It's less that they actually, what do you call it? It's less that they like hit harder, but more of like, oh, like stuff just hits more. But I haven't also gotten super far because like each run takes like 30 minutes because I'm not efficient with my movement at all. And I also just die a lot, so that's great. Or it's like, or I stop to like listen to the story, because I'm still like trying to. I like Greek mythology. Greek mythology is fun. So it's gonna be. I never finished my thoughts. I need to finish that thought. Greek mythology is fun, and that's kind of why I want to listen to the story because, of course, they definitely changed some things. Because if they didn't, some of this would be a little bit awkward to say the least. Because like Zagreus is like not official story because you know myths aren't like super official in terms of like there are varying myths about a lot of stuff like you can't always agree on certain things, which like to be fair, if you would come to like the process of like Zeus, you can't agree on anything because he's probably done a lot of stuff and probably it's easier to count the children that he didn't father instead of the children that he actually took care of, which is like jokes. Not really, but because of that, it ends up being that like some of the story, like they kind of have to make it a little bit less weird, so to speak. Because like, let's think about it. Like if they added Hera, like I mean everyone knows kind of, but like
What's going through your head? I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
alright, I like his boots are fun. It's also just kind of funny to know that like someone can just get drunk, like funny. We'll get drunk and like these are supposedly like mythical beings, shades, ghosts, whatever. You do not fall to like mortal hands, actions, so on and so forth. But guess what? Haha, you're gonna get drunk because that's just what happens in life. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah. Center, heart, or chair. I don't have really that much gold. Oh wait, but that would have. Oh, it's not. Well, we haven't got to Meg. Okay, so like, I don't know why she's like literally the hardest boss in the game. It's so annoying. Or like currently, I'm stuck at Theseus right now. But it's like kind of weird that she's like the first basically boss or the first one you have to battle out of to get out of Tartarus. And like I get it, Furies and stuff like that. You really need to like it makes sense with the lore and so on and so forth. But it is like so frustrating. Because you'll get there and you'll just be like, great, I'm just gonna get killed, dead.
Aren't you a sight? If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I was wondering, what brings you back around this way again? Same story as last time?
Look, I have to level with you, Sisyphus. I'm leaving the house. I've had quite enough. You understand, I'm sure. I'm going to the surface.
Oh, that is quite an undertaking, Prince. If it wasn't you yourself proposing it, I'd like to call it madness, truth be told. Though you're just mad enough to pull it off. Well, hey, I hope you make it. Good fortune out there.
Yeah. Sisyphus himself also. Like, to be fair, like this is not does this really give an accurate timeline of like what happens and so on and so forth? Like, Sisyphus is not a good person. But like I guess that's like the point. Like, you know, this is a game, it's a story that they're trying to tell, and it's a very well crafted story, especially taking one and kind of like one such as like in general Hades and Persephone and Zagreus kind of and like seeing it through the eyes of like a third party. I think it's just very interesting, especially when you just kind of take into account the other characters they put in and like kind of which characters like they kind of like put in strategically slash like you're kind it's kind of like needed for the lore because you know they if he's gonna go up there and like basically if Zagreus's dad is like Hades, you know, you have to put in Hades, you have to put in Persephone, you have to put in the other gods because they also do play a pretty big role in like the game. Gosh, I hate the boss so much. But like I think it's just kind of just interesting the different choices they made in regards to the beings that they stick into kind of the story and kind of which ones are considered important. Especially since like I would feel there are certain characters that it wouldn't necessarily be like super important. Like Aphrodite's interesting because it's like, oh, you could have put in like Hephaestus because like we call it you know he's like the god of the forge and so on and so forth.
You, my cousin Zagreus, I wish to offer the most potent of the blessings I am able to bestow. Make wise your use of this, and rise toward us.
Yes. Right. Yeah, so like they're saying Zeus, I think. This is like important because like, you know, king of the gods and stuff. Oh, who do I say I kind of want? Oh, Aphrodite's husband slash depending on which lore you read and stuff, but like basically want to marry ever because he was ugly. Hephaestus, is that how you pronounce it? Probably not. But basically like I would think you would have him and he would be like the one providing the upgrades instead of Daedalus. But it's also interesting that they put it there and he actually has like a job in the lore as like basically someone who repairs the underworld, helps to repair said underworld, which I think is just very interesting. And it's kind of funny that it goes along with the narrative that they built with kind of like having the shades kind of do their bidding, work, whatever, so on and so forth. And I just think that's kind of cool. Because it just kind of ties in very nicely with just the story, the outline, kind of being like, too bad you never actually get to see him. You're just kind of like, oh, he has like hammers. At least I don't think him ever. He just have like hammers. Just like, why does he keep dropping his hammers everywhere? seriously, why are your hammers everywhere? It's kind of like, how many hammers does this guy, would one guy have, you know? Because it's kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see, Ares, what do you got for me?
Blessing of Athena, yes. She would protect you from your enemies, whilst I would rather that you slay them and be done.
I wonder why Ares has that, like, bit across his eyes. Like, is that supposed to be, like, war paint? I guess so. Ooh, Curse Avengers. I wonder if I can get a Zeus boon soon, because that would give the those gems. Hockey.
Charon's shop.
I have enough to heal. I don't need to heal.
I can use this.
Yeah, I really like Hermes boons because you a lot faster and stuff. I like how like the souls have these like very cartoon like emotes and stuff. Did I never pass this with the student blade? I guess I didn't.
I heard what happened. You crossed the river of flame. You really did it.
That Hydra was a total bastard, though. Bastards. But you sound practically impressed with me there, Meg. I feel so flattered.
You'll soon feel something else. I don't know how you did it, but it changes nothing.
Please don't hit me because I only have 13 health and one of your whip attacks is actually going to take out like half my health. Because I think it does like, what, 15? Which, did she slow or something? No. Shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, she's actually just gonna hit me. That's gonna be fun. Oh, rip. Dude, this is why the shield is like a million times better. Because, like... Oh, rip. Okay, I managed to get away. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Need to recover more. Hit people, hit people. Who's there to hit? Need to hit more. Okay, dodge, dodge, dodge. Hit, hit, hit. Get some hangover. Previous? Oh. I wonder if they do it at like... I have to do it at like some kind of version of like a third health or something. Like... Or something like that. Because it's like... She always goes. Like, she always has this time when she's just like... in... Oh my gosh, I am not getting better at dodging these. Okay, almost there, almost there, almost there. Cool. Alright. Alright. Cool. Ancient blood, Titan's blood. I wonder why it's loady. I wonder, yeah, okay. That wasn't that bad. Didn't die. Oh, I didn't use one of the Death Defiances. Like, also, like, the second Death Defiance, I think, is like 600, 500 cost, and it's like just ridiculous. Because really, why? Chaos Gate. Not really, I don't have enough health to do so. Or to do so reliably. Why? Because if I get hit before something else gets hit. Okay, so this is gonna just be a pain because this... I really dislike Asphodel. I found this out very, very early on. But I really dislike Asphodel. It's a dreadful place. It's just more because the lava is everywhere. You cannot escape this. Like, this lava is like, you'll get, like, there's this fear that I will be finished with, like, everything. Or not lava, it's the river of fire. The fire river. Basically, the fury water, freaking, the flying, the hot waters, whatever you call it, the fire water, this thing, absolute garbage. It is trash. Because, like, you will be done with like maybe this, like, what do you call it? You will be done with this encounter, but what happens is that because you know your movement kind of sucks or something like that, something similar, you end up being like, oh, okay, I'm going to walk towards the boat, but then I'm going to be like slightly outside like the hitbox, or the not the hitbox, the platform of the boat, and you're like, huh, I wonder why I'm burning, and you just die because, and you just barely survived that last encounter. I need more health, even though I think in this in this run I'll probably play a little bit more on the safer-ish side. I say that, like, really, I think it's really hard to play safe in this game. I think it's just because your runs go so much slower. Like each I think area, each encounter takes me like a minute or so, or like at least half a minute to do. And considering the fact that I think like half of this is like each one is like around, what do you call it? Each chamber is like each, I guess, or each realm area, like I don't want the nectar. It's like what, 10 chambers, 15 per area, and it ends up being like, then you have like what's the math? I'm trying to do math while I'm playing Hades. What is going on here? It's, what is the math again? You're doing, what do you call it? If you're doing, oh yeah, if I take like half a minute per run, let's say, like, and I'm being like generous here, like very nice to myself, but like even then, if each area is like 15, it's like 45, I'm assuming, like areas that you have to go through, because there's the three places, Elysium, Asphodel, Tartarus, not in that order, of course, but given that, like, that's around like 45 minutes at max, and then like minimum like 20 something if I'm giving myself like 30 seconds per area, which is just absolutely ridiculous for me. It's just absolutely ridiculous because that ends up being like, I can only do like, I would end up doing like 4 good runs. I feel like I could only do like 4 or so good runs if I average that to around like half an hour or so per run. And this is assuming that I spend like 2 hours on it. And it kind of sucks because you don't actually collect a lot of crap then. And like, I think it's so annoying how nectar is so hard to come by. It really is. And like, everyone needs so much of it, because like you can be like, all right, I'll just give 1 to everyone in the beginning, and that gives you like, what, the katana gods, the underworld gods, and then you have the Olympus ones. That's like still a decent amount, and then you have the others who are not gods, but like, or not deities of some sort or whatever. Like Achilles isn't really considered a god per se, he's just shade. And my friend kind of already spoiled me about some of the others, but I've also seen them, but like Sisyphus, and like Skelly, Cerberus, stuff. It's like you need a lot of nectar, and especially since I think if you look in the book, you end up needing like at least like 4 per, at the very minimum 3 or 4 per like per thing for like maximum boons. And then there's a thing called ambrosia, and I still don't know where it is, but I think you get it somewhere. I think I saw it. I think that was the Theseus reward. I think that was the Theseus. But that thing also is like kind of ridiculous. Also, just looking at the grades, I think you need like a lot of diamonds. So like, and then you have to either trade for them or like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually die here if I don't get enough hits soon. God. And also, that one's different. This one's different than most of them. because you can't, because it has that shockwave effect. And if it didn't have that shockwave effect, this would be so much easier because I wouldn't have to actually like go that far. Technically, I don't need to go that far, but I'm being safe. I should have given him something. Dang it. I could switch it out. Boom, bet. It has the call. Let's go with the call. If I get back just 3.5 seconds, if it stays on for force, X and stack for a second. So it's 4 every 0.5, 0.5, twice a second, times 4 is 32. So technically doomed, because it's like a, I never really actually calculate. I think technically better. I should probably take also because, oh, but I don't have Divine Dash. So the reason for this is because I was watching a speed run of Hades. I think it was a first place fresh file speed run, and stuff. And I was just watching that because it's kind of like, well, they're doing it at basically the lowest level. So like, what are the boons that they were like fishing for slash want, slash what would be like best? And it turns out that like, what do you call it? The boon that they were looking at was the uh, was the Ares and Athena duo boon, which I think is like Merciful End or something. But because of that, they used like Divine Dash because, you know, it deflects stuff, and that would end up proccing Merciful End like a lot without them having to do stuff. But I mean, of course, there's like the mechanics that, of course, I don't have, which we're not going to talk about. But the thing is, you end up needing like 4 specific boons because also in order to proc Doom on like a regular basis, so to speak, you wouldn't want the one with the special, at least personally for me, because I can't, attacking to deflect is really hard for me. Attacking to deflect, okay, I don't want to say attacking to deflect is necessarily hard, so to speak. I'm not good at it. Let's go with that. So I would rather have the one that procs Doom a lot more, and that way you can also just like do those like Doom affecting things. But that means you end up not getting the deflect effect as well. Stuff like that. Go with this. I don't think I'm close enough. I don't think this should be the. Oh, I should have gone to the shop and probably got a boot, but no, I didn't. Rip, rip. Okay. So, like 20 something then, and I'm only at the second. Felt like kind of ridiculous.
I wouldn't mess with me if I were you.
The Bone Hydra is like so much easier than Meg, to the point that it's just stupid how much easier it is. Because you end up, it doesn't move, and then you, once you know its phases, you're kind of like, cool, alright, guess that's it. Because once you see the barrier, you're like, okay, let me find the heads that are poking out of the lava and hit those for like 1,000,000 damage. And then it's like, I think there's like a pattern to like, not pattern, like there's a thing to each of the horns, like each horn does something. What exactly? Not super sure. I'm assuming anything with the green horn is like those pokey things, or those like skull eggs, because that's apparently a fun thing to do, or that's a thing in this game where, you know. Okay, so it seems like hangover is more like damage over time. So it's like if you're playing the long con, you're probably able to like whittle this down after a while. But it ends up being, am I ridiculous? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, is there any way to rush past that? I don't think so. I think you probably have to go through all 3 phases. Kind of sucks though, because it ends up being like you would. I mean, it would make it too easy if you could rush through the phases. Not gonna lie, because like, because then you could just kill it, and like, I mean, like its attacks aren't that hard to dodge, but because you end up having like one head that's like basically damage off of you. You have to. Why is it seeking? Not fair. This is not fair. Like, I know it's seeking, but it's annoying. So why am I not using my Greater Call? The reason I'm not using it is because, like, it's not worth it because you still have to wait for the barrier to, like, remove itself. So you wait for the barrier to just, like, leave. Gotta sit here. Whoa. Hydro's still not as scary. But
And clear. Beautiful.
bounty, diamond. Those are the things that are.
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
Oh, very much.
Dropping. Sorry. Apparently there's a lot of drop frame. Here I was thinking at this. I want to like sooner or later try to do like a speed run of this because this would be honest.
That's what the outside world is like.
I thought I reached I thought I reached here before. Who knows? I know I think I died to no, I died to Theseus or something. Either that or I died to someone in Elysium. Because that's how life goes. Yay. I really want to try to do a speedrun of this. I would like to do a first clear, but it seems like I need to get better at the game in general to do a first clear. And I feel like another thing is that I might have to actually invest into maybe a controller because, at least from what I've seen, it's like your movement has to be pretty precise instead of just your attacks, which is like, currently my thing is that my attacks go, I'm using like a keyboard and a mouse if you can't hear like the obnoxious clicking side. But because of that, it ends up being that a lot of issues I have is that I'm only moving in the 8 main directions, which is, you know, the normal cardinal directions and stuff like that, but also the northeast, southwest, northwest, and southeast, stuff like that. So,
Need all the firepower I can get.
or heart. Hermes or heart. He might have the dodge thing. I like the dodge thing. Hermes has like the good boons in terms of dodging and speed, and that's just like so good, especially when I get like hit a million times. I just want to. My thing is, I just like hitting them before they can hit me. Oh. Okay, so the biggest issue I have with this is that I can't reach that. So that's great. And why is this guy already half dead? Oh, I wonder if it's because of the arrow. It might be because of the arrow. Considering that some of the arrows hit the bombs, which I think is very interesting. I think that's one of the rooms where the arrow is like directly in line with like one of these big bomb things, and very like helpful, I guess. Oh my god, I got hit, and oh my god, I got hit twice. What is with this hitbox? Come on. Alright, I need to stock up on some health. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I hate these butterfly balls so much. They are the bane of my existence. Oh, did I replace it? No, no. I still have the health thing. Yeah, I still have the health thing. I don't know why I thought I replaced it, let's be fair. Oh my gosh, why am I getting hit so much? Blade Rift. I am getting actually hit. I hate these things so much. The mini boss that comes with that is just ridiculous.
Anything life's moving all too quickly for you, boss? Well, Dionysus doesn't, as you're probably aware. Throws quite a feast, though.
I like Hermes. I like the fact that he just basically is like a duo boon. Hermes is great. I think they made his characterization very interesting. Probably should have taken the other one.
We're on better terms, cousin. I ask only for your cooperation, yet still you turn your back.
Like, listen, I can't win.
I hate to do this.
You're like literally the easiest though. Like, not gonna lie. Like, Athena actually has like so like if you have anyone with her, just choose anyone but her. I mean, it sucks because I never get to skip, but like she's the easiest because like her thing is like, you know, I'm just gonna make them invincible, which like kind of sucks. I mean, as long as you also don't stand in the middle of the glowing white circle, you know, like normal person. And there's me who does exactly that, and also decides to hit the enemies with a barrier around them because I can't read and not follow my.
Bickered with you quite enough for now, cousin. Let us continue down a more productive path.
Okay. I'm also trying to complete the what do you call it? The list of I'll call it the fated prophecy stuff.
Chariots.
So much because they just run into you and just like you're sad. And there we go. I don't actually understand those timings of those like lances. Is it just whenever you enter their range? Or like if someone enters within their like they're kind of like it's okay. It looks like they get triggered whenever someone runs into their stabby range. Which is great because stuff, but it does take a while to proc, so I can't say much for that. I hate the are they called wretches? They're like basically the wretches of Elysium, but like they suck. They actually suck so much. It's
Excellent.
just ridiculous how much they suck. Because like if you don't have anything that goes like left or something that or you're not good at movement, which is me. Oh, it's not him yet. How many keys do I have? Probably. Let's just grab him.
I knew that foul boatman would come through, and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
Alright.
Keep fighting. One of my boons got stronger.
Did I give him one? Okay, I gave him one. Pretty cool. I'm trying to get at least like each one to get like one at the moment.
Strongbows.
Do a few. Be great if I can. I should use the call more often, but I like it's weird because is it more worth it to kind of use the smaller version of the call, so basically the 1 bar or the 4 bar? Because if it is, because I usually use it to deal like extra damage, like when I need just that last hit in like in some like fight or something, or it's like basically I don't pay attention and I like, oh yes, I have this thing that I need to think about. Oh my gosh, I hate the archers. The archers are the worst because I have no sense of timing. So I think that's like, okay, to be fair, then that ends up, that's still my problem. Yeah, because if you see, I could have avoided that. I definitely could have avoided that. I have a friend who plays this game and he really likes the bow. I like actually don't get it. It's so hard for me to work with the bow. What was the prophecy? Gosh, these are terrible. Just, like, I know they explode and they hurt you, but like, what are you supposed to do? Oh no, no, no. Like, are you supposed to just like run into them, deflect them, like fight them? Like, I can't do anything. I don't know. I just kind of it's stuff. 2 times. I get hit a lot. Let's just be here. Gemstones or darkness. I need to get the second Death Defiance, so I'm just gonna go with darkness for now. Gemstones are so much nicer though, because they it's not interior decorating, it's getting the necessary items and other stuff that you need. But it kind of sucks because like I think some of the later stuff you need a lot of diamonds for. I'm not really sure how you get more diamonds. Like other than like I guess trading for them somehow. Other than that, I don't. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You got sniped by an arrow. Arrows are very nice. I think the issue is like shoving one into it because unlike some of the traps that you can activate in Tartarus, like you can't just like step on it. You have to like it's like a timing thing where you actually have to like wait for the thing to come by and be like, okay, like please stand over there and stuff. And that would be great if you could just like stand over there and just like I also just hate these guards because the eyeballs, the rearming whole thing, like need to figure out how to. I never got to. I just died, which I knew it. But we got Artemis.
Pleasure doing business.
There's
The power of the gods.
stuff here. Gift him stuff, but nah. Okay, so.
Oh wow.
I warned you, short one. Now you face a foe more terrible even than I. The only other foe whom I have ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
I don't like. I really don't like. He has that like look of like. I don't like it at all.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
Yeah, Zach, you're too nice.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Yeah, rip me. Good God. Really? Oh. I don't like him. Like he's just every single asshole you ever. And it sucks. It actually sucks. Okay, let's Okay, so I think I heard from someone that you're supposed to hit the Minotaur first, or basically it's easier if you get rid of the Minotaur first before you hit Theseus, which I will take that. Also because, to be fair, it kind of makes sense, because if you try to even like hit, if you tried to like hit Theseus, if you try to like, I guess, hit Theseus, like he doesn't move, like I get it, but like the Minotaur is going to just come smashing down your head without like warning. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. And for Theseus you can at least like walk around some stuff and block. I say as I don't. Okay, I need to just need to get the greater call before I get to Theseus, I think. Theseus is probably gonna have another, like, a mid thingy or something. He's the hero of Athens, come on. He's gotta have some special, like, ace up his sleeve or something. Oh, rip. This +2 health. I kinda wish I had a little bit more. Positive outlook, come on. Oh, rip. Okay, that's one death defied. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Wait, I have like no health. No, 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 no. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh my god. I need to just hit him more because I need to replenish my health, but I don't think blocking helps. No, no, no. Do I get... Okay, that restored all of it, but that's just because I think it restores up to 75. I only have 60. Please, I don't want to lose to... No, I don't want to lose to him. Oh, it's gonna rip. Oh my gosh, he does so much damage. And oh, you know what? I give up. Rip. This is... Oh my god. I hate this so much. I don't even have my... Oh, I can't even use the greater call now because I used it because I was gonna die. Now I'm gonna actually die. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's a lie. Oh.
I want a rematch now.
Alright. Got killed by these. Oh, Hypnos.
You again.
I already talked to... I technically get one.
She is gone, boy. She is gone. You are never going to locate her. I thought you would have come to that conclusion for yourself by now. But apparently it must be said.
You mean Mother? How would you even know? You said reaching the surface was impossible as well, and I'm in striking distance.
This is my final warning to you, boy. To cease this mindless quest. Or else the consequences shall be worse than what you have experienced thus far.
Sorry, Father. I'm not afraid of you.
Hmm.
Hey, that's new. Let's make it happen. I'll have to keep an eye out for this next time out there.
You've no authority in my domain.
Well...
Your asking price, good contractor. Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure.
You need not listen to him, contractor.
This looks to be an excellent investment, contractor. Go on and make it so.
Keep it down.
I like how, like, you're actually doing stuff. Oh. Good save option. give any cool stuff. Give some beds. 57. Now see.
It's awfully quiet here, you know, when you're out and about. Makes me a bit self-conscious, truth be told, seeing as ostensibly I'm the musician of this court.
Look, if you decide to start strumming on that lyre again, I'm sure nobody here is going to mind. Though you take care, okay?
If you insist, my friend.
Did I get Orpheus?
Hey, mate. Here. I got this from my favorite court musician.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend. And so in turn, I have a gift for you.
You're too kind, mate.
Oh. Alright, give me. I don't. Saying that, but like my that's good. Oh, might be just my interest.
And then all 7 of those wretches tried cutting to the front of the procession line. Can you believe the nerve? As though they'd get an audience that way.
What a bunch of dummies! What were they even thinking, cutting the line? I mean, in front of you?
Let's just say if they still have any complaints for our Lord Hades, they'll be waiting for a long, long time before they get the chance to bring them up.
Ladies' night, I guess. Or day. I don't know.
Are the clumps are for this red stuff? Oh. Alright.
Yeah.
I have 8, so
Nix, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination, or what do you make of it?
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child. Or so your father often likes to say. He alone was relegated to this realm and grew resentful of his relatives on high.
I can't imagine him otherwise.
I haven't seen you in a while, lad. You made it to Elysium last time, didn't you?
I did, Achilles. It's crawling with great warriors still looking for a fight. It's not exactly what I was expecting.
Your father's marshaled the most willing ones to deal with you. Doubtless there's much at stake in it for them, if but the pride of having done the task. Although I think that pride will always be their weakness.
Their pride. I'll remember that.
like there should be some hypnosis there. Check of how many keys I need to or mirror of night.
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
Oh, so it's
Achilles'
codex.
Codex. I'm getting somewhere with it. I can be stronger.
I'll just use it there. Okay. Then add.
No way.
I could
Let's try this. I think that should do it.
guess I can switch out most. Unless there's like some renovation really need. do the urns. Yeah, that would give me.
Alright. If this isn't a good expenditure of resources, then I don't know what is.
This, yeah, I know this is boring. I'm sorry about that. This isn't that interesting. I'm just kind of basically doing some cleanup, getting more powerful, hopefully doing stuff next, especially since.
Just what I was looking for.
Okay, that gives me 10 keys exactly. Oh, if I had 100, I could get. I should watch out for those first before I do it. But to be fair, I did get a lot of the gems.
How else can I improve?
Pocket. Raise your life total versus deal bonus. I mean, I don't have enough to like them, so whatever.
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
Alright. So I got pretty far with Stygius. I guess I'll keep this.
My keepsakes.
Alright, let's use
Should help.
this. Another escape. Go.
No turning back.
Basically I have the same.
Poseidon's an incomparable fool, I'm ashamed to call my brother. He can shake the earth up there all he pleases. He is unwelcome here.
We gods are all alike.
If these very
Ares.
are not very long, I might just ones in it.
You are a most impressive death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
That's
The will to fight. You're nothing.
yeah. I personally like Ares booms. Just because that doom effect is so like it's powerful. Cause saw that like 75 at least in the beginning, and you don't have to like actually stand there dead. I mean, personally, I wouldn't just run like that because you never know. I mean, it will definitely go off, but that does mean that it saves me some stuff because then I only have to hit stuff once instead of waiting for them to hit, but it does mean that I do have to wait for something to like proc instead of just like going for it.
Accept this message.
Alright. Vengeance. Or I could go for chaos. Let's go for him.
Where am I?
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. We Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
Oh, I like more health.
Power of primordial chaos.
Great if I could. Oh. Does that mean their attack is that, or do they just like leave one when they die? Because both suck, not gonna lie. Okay, Nectar, let's go. I like it. Ugh, it's great. Except for the fact that you can't get any of it. I wonder if Doom is more like you should hit it and then wait, and then hit it and then wait. I'll figure it out. Okay, so you don't have to wait, it just procs. Okay, let's go. Let's keys, nice. Artemis has this really nice one that I like getting, which is like that, it's like a seeking arrow basically. So what happens is that it just, like every single time you attack, do a special or cast or whatever, it just fires off this arrow and it just basically seeks out the foes, which is nice because it just does extra damage and you don't have to do anything other than just sit there. The only I take so much damage from this enemy, like even without the
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
I guess this one.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
And there.
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
There's there.
Right, no need to keep on toying with your prey. Here comes one of my finest blessings now.
Alright, any seeking? Nah, let's just go with this. Pressure point.
Weight of the Huntress.
Prophecy foretold. Or which one? I wonder if there, I know there's no real way to like which prophecy stuff, but kind of nice to see like what prophecy I have to like fulfill while I'm out here. I don't think it's in the codex, so kind of left guessing or like figuring out. I mean, they have little things in the thingy. What do you call it? Like when you're picking up a boon or a palm or something. They kind of say like it's on the side, like right here. Not necessarily a palm. That's the wrong one. Errands. I don't have enough. So I usually base on whether to go in the shop, whether depending on how much coins I have, how much gold I have. My friend always tells me I need to get more coins, but it's weird because you can really actually play this game multiple ways, where you don't buy anything from like Karen's shop or anything like that, or you so basically you kind of just like rely on all the boons and don't like super care that. So.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh no. Dude, if you were speedrunning and you had to like, you got this room, it would suck, because you have to wait out the 45 seconds. That means you automatically, I don't think it'd probably be a run under. You probably wouldn't want to finish it after that. Oh, I probably have to finish everything if I'm going to ever do a speedrun. I kind of really want to try a speedrun of this. It'd be fun. Especially since, what do you call it? I kind of just at least like want to see like because I do want to try out some of the speedrun builds at the very least. I know a lot of them are RNG, but it'd be like kind of great to see to build towards that. Like the one I mentioned before, I think it was the one with the merciful end one. I really want to try that build because and in general like speedrun strats like.
There we are.
Ahoy, what's new of late? Now you be careful out there, Highness. The kindly Megara is out for blood. She kept on groaning about the last exchange between the two of you. You must have showed her good.
I think I might have gotten lucky.
You got it.
Makes you wonder where he gets all that stuff, you know.
Safe travels.
Let's see. Ina's. I get
Help keep me going.
Fine Dash. Oh, they also have Flourish. Basically, in order to get Merciful,
Oh,
Divine.
hi there.
Finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
most lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what exactly?
So sick of, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
Yeah, great. Also, by the way, I played this on the other file, on another file, but she's so much easier. Like, literally all the other Furies are so much easier than Meg that it's actually just ridiculous how much easier they are. Meg. It is just stupid ridiculous. Like, her rage meter, like, it's a joke. It's an actual joke. Like, I think the only thing I hate is her. I think it's this thing. It's like that blade thing, because you can't deflect it or anything. So I keep forgetting that and just running into it. See, she dies. So much easier than Meg. It's like crazy stupid. Oh, no talking points. Cool. Alright. Let's go. Alright. But she's like weirdly easier than like her name Tisiphone? It's not Electo. It's the no, that was Electo. But like she's like I don't know why it's like weirdly easier for me to fight her than Meg. Maybe it's because like her attacks are a little bit more spread out. Or it's like it's that dodging thing that you have to do with like Meg, which is great because like the I don't know what that attack is. I need to actually find out the names of the attacks, but it's the thing where like you have the circles on the ground. Like Meg's is like basically for me it's impossible to dodge because it's like technically I found a method which is choose a direction and just like stick with it, because if you're able to it's kind of like just make up your mind and just carry it out. Where is the oh my gosh. Another thing I hate about Apostle, basically just that one is just like stick it out and hope for the best. I hate Asphodel, especially with the bombers, because it's like they'll show up like 2 at a time and you're just like, so where's the other one popping up? I don't know. At least I have the Divine Dash, which is like helpful. I need to get Divine Flourish. I think that's the one that I'm waiting for. And that should be able to get me Merciful End. But not sure, because that's specifically I need to get another Athena.
You probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes sure is quick. So how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
I really like I just like how his spell is like so much faster everyone else that, and I think it's just very upbeat for him. Let's see, who are we fighting now? People, oh my gosh, nope, don't land in the lava, don't land in the lava. If I land in lava, I'm going to die, because I will die. That's not a sentence. That's not a very good. It's like, what is it? It's like that sentence where it's like those phrases which are like stupidly obvious, and of course, that's like stupidly obvious. Like, if I step into lava, it will die. This is not technically lava, is it? Technically, this is like, what is it? It's the river of fire. But I guess lava is like the closest liquid fire you can get to some extent. I don't know if that counts. Because, like, what else would be liquid fire? Technically, it's like Greek mythology, so what would we call it? Just like. Just be probably just a river of fire, so why not just have a river of fire? Why not? It's. Come on. Talking about a game. Duo boons, let's go. Yeah, ultimately smashed. Dead. Gonna be amazing. Going to be actually terrible. Where is the boon? Oh my gosh, I circled all the way around. Let's see. Let's go.
If you had given due consideration to this matter, then I doubt you would have chosen this outcome.
Okay, let's be fair. Like, dual boons are just ridiculous because they're like, if you thought more, you would have chosen otherwise. And I was like, the other person would have said the same thing. So, like, am I really to be blamed here for the fact that both of you are competing for my attention, so to speak, and you're making me choose? Like, and in the end, you still give it to me. So, like, who's the winner here? Technically not me because I still have to fight you. It's just ridiculous. Athena's is also just the easiest one to deal with in terms of like if you grab the other deities like boons before hers. Oh, where's the last one? Oh, there's more. Okay, never mind, there's another wave. But like, because Athena just makes them like impervious, which means that like as long as you don't stand there and get like stabbed, you should be fine. At least initially. I think it probably gets harder, maybe. But yeah, I think the one that you're not supposed to, you really don't want to get is like Dionysus or something, because apparently his like trial of like by fire is like really tough or something. Not sure, haven't actually done it.
Staying angry, cousin. I promised Nyx that I would help rather than hinder you.
Oh yes, nice. Okay, so that means my next boon from one of them. Do I have enough gold? Not really. Go for Dionysus has a good. I wonder if he has. Oh no, I already have the divine dash. His drunken thing, like his hangover. The hangover is just really nice. Oh. Okay, this is not that hard. I say as I'm going to get absolutely wrecked. Okay, I should probably attack some of these. But having the divine dash really does help. Even though I'm not really sure who I'm deflecting half the time, it's someone. As long as I stay on the good side, I say as I literally just got hit a million times in a row. Oh, don't you love lava? Great, it's amazing. It's the best thing in the world. It is trash. And I missed that. That was bad. Oh, that was bad. I wonder if I can get replenished.
Hanging out with Ares, are you saying? He's quite the chap. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. And now I'll give you this.
I like that nice. Oh, wait.
The act of sorcery often ends in an untimely death and an eternity in Tartarus for careless souls, though some are able to perfect the trade and take up permanent residence elsewhere.
I'm sure the circle will reconvene soon enough.
Should have grabbed the call, but I didn't. I'm an idiot.
On to the next one.
I should have grabbed the call.
More inferno bombers?
Oh my gosh. They're down there. Sure. I need to watch speedruns a little bit more because I really wonder how they get through Asphodel quickly. Because this is like one of my hardest sections to get through. Well, Elysium was hard just because there's characters, but Asphodel just wastes a lot of time because I can't find the enemies. It has less to do with the fact that like I'm bad at fighting these and more like I literally cannot just find where the enemies are. That gives me the palm. That gives me go with the palm. Really need more boons, so to speak. Palm power. Really, there's no like. Oh my god. Bombs also do so much damage. Like it's kind of ridiculous how much they do. So this is what I'm saying. It's like you don't like unlike Tartarus where you kind of have an idea where all the enemies are. Like I don't know. Like they'll jump over here and I'll be like, huh, where are you? I wonder. Or like and sometimes I think there was like with the mini hydras like stuff, those sometimes spawn like out of the window, like in terms of like it's out of sight for me. And I'll be like, huh, I wonder, like it didn't finish because, like, I have this thing where, you know, it has this thing where, you know, it slows down when you finish the, what do you call it? You finish the run. So on and so forth. So, yeah, finding enemies, killing them is harder, but that's like a no-brainer. Ooh, do I have a chance to get the call again?
Hey, what's with that Charon man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Sound drunk. Is that a surprise? Yeah.
Hey, Charon, I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I? I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape. Couldn't agree more, mate.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegethon to gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery, who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
I wonder who this narrator guy is. Like, what? The deal?
Hydra, you look positively smashing.
I knew it. All heads have different meanings. I'm going to actually need a Death Defiance here probably because I am getting hit by rocks and the Hydra. Oh, rip. Okay. Alright, we're entering into... We finished the first phase. We are in the transition phase between first and second. And then this head over here, we have 3. We still have... Just be careful dodging. Because this one actually, it's... God, why do I keep doing that? This is actually good. And I don't think I have the thing that can replenish yet. Oh no, no, I hate. Alright, let's just keep hitting. Oh, and I can't replenish health either. Just here. Okay, wait, I have the greater call up though, so I can probably use that during the next phase, assuming that I don't die. These next 2. Okay, I just need to oh my gosh, I landed right in the lava. Okay. I need to use my cast more often. It's actually useful. Alright. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, I still have to dodge stuff. It doesn't... okay. Ew, okay. Good god, I forgot it's not... Ares makes... pervious for a pretty long time. When you get... Or it basically makes you impervious, so like Athena's and I think Poseidon's does the same thing. Do I have enough? Oh my...
That's what I need, except...
Can I remove anything? Have to find.
Closer.
I would have to also, like, I think I would have to wash away at least 2 of them, and I can't really do that. Or I don't want to do that. It's fine, it's fine. This is a pretty good run in terms of collecting stuff, so...
Pleasant temperature.
I might just die this. I hope I don't... I really want to make it to Theseus, but... I might die at Theseus if I survive that long. I usually don't. Maybe I should get this... Gosh, are they over there? I completely missed that. I need to get the... Maybe I should invest into Stubborn Defiance instead, which is the... I think it's like you revive once per encounter or something. I wouldn't need it that often, but the issue is that I think until I can like consistently get to final boss, and and stuff. Unless I can consistently get to final boss, it'll probably be a while. I'll probably need Stubborn Defiance because if I can get to like final boss without dying once on the way, let's go to Hermes. That means that I won't. God. I need a better way to fight those other than just running into them. Not even gonna lie, it's such a bad habit doing it. I really should stop. They do like 10 damage to me every single time they explode. I mean, if I dash into them, at least with the Divine Dash, it should be fine. I only killed one. Okay, good. I hate the eyeballs so much. The rearming stuff, the rearming like gimmick they have is just ridiculous. Let's see. Dash more. Go. Ooh, who's this?
Why, you must think that I abandoned you in life. When I went off to war without you, is that it? You think I had a choice?
Do I know what this is?
Amid Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer, there to honor them in life as well as death.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
You remember this?
Well, go on, stranger. Plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
I'm just passing through. You seem less warlike than the rest. May I ask your name, sir? I'm Zagreus.
Names are there to be forgotten, stranger. You shouldn't be here. May the fates favor your journey. But just in case they don't, here, why don't you take this?
Alright, nice. Flushes. Let's go with this.
Thank you.
Nice.
Certainly, stranger.
Okay, that updated.
Patroclus. So that's his name.
That's nice. Ah, not in the mood for a boss fight. I kind of want more health. A boss. Technically, so this was the thing I was always wondering, because I think if you fight the Minotaur like as a mini boss instead of one of the other mini bosses, which I think one of them is the butterfly ball, or yeah. If you fight the Minotaur, I think he has less health during your final battle, or the one where you go with Theseus and stuff like that. But if that's the case, is it worth it to do the mini boss? Because the mini boss ends up taking a lot of your health too. So like basically, is the damage that gets dealt to the Minotaur during the final battle like worth the potential like risk / damage that you will get during just the mini boss? Because that would be interesting if that was like the case. But it would be interesting because you would have to see like, well, like one, it's like how good of a player you are to some extent, because of course, like, you know, it was always nicer to have less damage, but you would have to go through entire like mini boss fight, especially one that's paired up in, like, not going to lie, it's pretty hard, because you're basically fighting the Minotaur one-on-one. A bit like, you know, it's probably easier because you don't have to like watch out for Theseus and be like, his spear of doom and, you know, his stuff. I think it's just his spear attack I really hate, because it's like aimed and I still have like no sense of timing, so like I'm not good figuring that out. But yeah, let's just go with that. Why not? Oh no, just ball. Why did it have to be the butterfly ball? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Because, like, I think if I had, like, Varthra or something, like the spear, like, this might be easier because it has a longer reach. But, like, with the Stygian blade, this is so hard because you just don't get a break. I know, but, like, if I don't fight them, that my ending route sucks. Okay. Like, really, the eyeballs aren't that... What is it? They aren't that, like, they're pretty weak. But, so because of that, you want to try to get rid of the eyeballs, but you also don't want to just keep destroying eyeballs because that's not... Thing. I probably got the stuff. Doesn't matter which one I go to. Aries. Hopefully it has Merciful End. Please tell me you have...
I put in the order for a fountain chamber in this area.
Did I already give him one? No.
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
You are a flatterer, my death-inflicting kin. And I am feeling generous as well, so here, a small token for you of my affection.
You have my thanks, Lord Ares.
I wonder whose blood is in that one.
In the name of Hades. Crisp.
Just stuck with the... Might have given me the... I think it's technically Athena's boon too. Rip. For like the duo, I think officially it's like Athena's boon, so... Oh, I wonder who exploded. Oh gosh, I hate these. Blow up, please. Please blow up. Not on me, but... Oh, hopefully there's enough soon. Nope.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
You know, one thing I'll say for Charon there, he doesn't talk too much. And since neither do you, I'm letting you have this.
Sounds like that. What do you call it? It's like that.
Let's hunt some dead. That's better.
Sounds like that, like, younger sister, or like basically the sister who, like, is like very, like, I don't know how to put it. It's like the I'm being...
These two.
So, the fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
There, I almost...
You know full well that wasn't a fair fight. Face me yourself and we'll see how you fare.
Silence, you monster! I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
I also find that hiding behind pillars is very nice. I like how I'm the monster and I'm like the only weird thing about Zagreus, so to speak, is the fact that he has two colored eyes. And that's not even that weird. Because I think it's like called heterochromia or something. Okay, so the thought that I was speaking beforehand about Artemis was that basically, like, Artemis is just kind of like that younger, just basically the person who like is like, I refuse. It basically is Cinderella to some extent, but also more or less like less like I'm not trying to help you, but more of the like kind of blunt, I'm saying stuff, but I don't realize that it's probably coming off a certain way. Very sure of herself, to be honest. But I have Dionysus things, so it's not impervious to stuff. I'm like technically doing much better than last. I have all of my Death Defiance and moment, and the Minotaur is below half because the thingy he became impervious for a bit, so he's on his second phase. Theseus is still on his first. I should be able to get a few hits off of these, but this won't. Then because I'm not. The reason. Oh my gosh. I just want him to shut up, but. Nice. Yo, he has a. Okay, this is also why I really want the. Come on, the Doom effect. Let's go, let's go. Because you still do damage, the secret grows. Okay, I need to stop approaching head on, but. Okay, wait till he gets serious. Okay, wait a bit. What is it? What? No, I know, but like, I'm basically. I like how his what is it? Spear attack. Nice, nice, very nice.
That ought to shut him up. I can't seem to open it.
Okay, so this is the ambrosia. The shade there. As my banner. Nice.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Massive.
Long way from home. Check.
Fabric? Take a moment.
Ground floor. He's earned.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that.
I don't see any more golden earth. I really like this coloring. It's really cool.
Oh no, not this.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious hound of hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find. Lots on offer here. I bet it's in here.
Rip. Oh, I don't like those green pools. It's green, especially when it looks like that. Oh. Wood. Oh. I think, yes, okay. Good thing I figured that out. Nice. Okay, I'm at ranked up to. I'll just deal with this up. I don't even know if I can deal with. Hate the Gorgon. Those heads. Because you just walk through it. How did? I guess you could dash through it or something. That sucks. Okay, so you can't walk over some stuff like that.